Ask you a few questions about peacekeeping. No, number one, and just to see if you have a comment on it, the first candidate, the foreign minister of Montenegro, who spoke this morning, made a proposal or an idea of a tribunal to directly try UN peacekeepers that are accused of sexual abuse. And I wanted to know if you can either compare that, is that something that the current Secretary General thinks is a good idea? And I also wanted to know, there's tomorrow a House committee is having a hearing on sexual abuse by UN peacekeepers and lack of accountability from 2 to 5 on Capitol Hill. And I'm wondering if, I know that a Better World campaign will be there. Is the UN sending anyone to that hearing? Or is it monitoring the hearing? Or do they think the hearing can be useful?
We'll try to keep apprised of the results of the hearing as it happens. But regarding accountability, the Secretary General has been very forthright in talking about the steps we're taking to pursue greater accountability. You've seen them laid out in his various reports, in the response he made to the panel headed by Marie Deschamps, and we'll continue with that. We believe that the United Nations is trying to improve on accountability, and you're hopefully going to be able to see the effects of that on the ground.
I think what he was trying to say, I mean, it's at least it sounded, I was unable to ask him this one, but that a tribunal would be like the UN setting up its own accountability mechanism rather than encouraging countries to do their own proceedings. And I wanted to ask you, the DRC has now put 3 people on trial. Some people are saying that the victims aren't represented, that there's no confrontation of confronting where the victim can say, this is my testimony. So do you think it would be more useful to have these things be done in country? Do you think it should be done not necessarily by the TCC?
Well, we, of course, are trying to get the troop contributing countries to do everything they can to make sure that there is accountability that is pursued at all levels when these allegations surface. Ultimately, the Secretary General has been working with the troop countries and the member states as a whole to push what we think of as a higher standard of accountability, and we're going to continue pushing that. We've made some successes, and including, of course, the recent trials that you just mentioned, and we're trying to push for greater accountability at all levels.